Okay, folks, now a lot of people are wondering, Jeremy, well, we see Karen back from the hospital in her apartment in this week's episode of Sisters, but where's her baby? Yeah, we know one is a stillborn, so obviously she wouldn't bring it home with her, but what about her child that belonged to Aaron? Like, where's, she at? Now, I don't know. I think it is safe to assume that baby is still at the hospital, possibly. I don't know. Well, I just know we saw Miss Lisa open the door for Karen, and we saw Sabrina right behind her. And then we know Andy and Danny are there too. But I don't know if the baby is with them or still at the hospital for tests and stuff like that. I don't know. Maybe just because it wouldn't surprise me if the hospital opted to keep the surviving baby under observation for maybe a day or two, just to ensure there are no complications, given the fact this was an emergency C-section and, the other baby died in the womb. So, just to make extra sure. And it wouldn't surprise me, Dr. Vaughn going the extra mile, considering the lack of medical attention Karen got to begin with, so maybe that's what's going down. Maybe, I don't know. So that's just my 2 cents on it. I think the other baby could possibly just be at the hospital right now. And also, can you imagine, like, the state that Karen's in right now? I don't even know if the baby being there is a good idea, because obviously she needs to be resting right now after the C-section and postmortem depression, and also the grief of losing one of her, children. So maybe the baby's on layaway. I don't mean to say it that way, but maybe the baby's still at the hospital and will come home in a couple of days. That's just my thoughts on it. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.